Alright, things are bad on this ship. Everything is bad. Let's keep exploring. I didn't see anywhere else we could go, but I imagine... no. Not yet, anyways. Okay, perhaps we should start trying to piece some names together, eh? Nope, we can keep going down. I'll do that when it kills me. Fuck. Hasn't jumped out at me yet, so I guess it's probably dead. Was the clock colored differently there? Badass, dude. But, didn't I wasn't looking at a corpse of a guy, I was looking at a corpse of the crab, wasn't I? But also, hell yeah, dude. Maybe there was a corpse in there I didn't see. Ooh, I didn't realize I could do that. If I zoom in on a body, awesome. Doesn't really help me much, but it's cool. A hideous monster perished simultaneously with a brave but unfortunate soul. Interesting. So the body's just not here, actually. Looks more like clawed than speared to me, I think. Oh, and that's it for that little segment. I don't know. Is that speared? This is going to be annoying if that's separate from being clawed. I mean, he's getting killed with the claws. I know we saw other people who got, like, pinched by the claws, but I feel like if you're getting killed by claws... This is kind of going against the thing I was saying earlier, but then I found out, oh, that's probably an actual, like, guy with a spear. I think this man is getting clawed. I don't know if he's getting spiked or speared. I think he's getting clawed. Hard to tell, though. I am realizing Soldiers of the Sea probably refers to the people riding the crabs versus the people being like, well, you know what happens, Soldiers of the Sea. Sometimes you run into evil crab people. That was not far off the coast of the Canary Islands. Why'd they keep the crab corpse? They didn't need to do that. Someone's going to have died in here, but there's no corpses currently, so off we go. Oh, that's nothing. Am I underwater at this point? I feel like you can hear the rocking. I feel like all the ballast is down here. I think we're underwater. So beneath sea level, I guess is the proper way to say it, but... Can I just unlock this? That'd make me feel better. Locked! At least we can see there's no Well, there's an unlocked cage, so maybe I shouldn't speak too soon. But it doesn't seem like there's any evil monsters currently on board the ship, which is nice. Okay, that's, I think, the whole boat that's available to us at the moment. Did I try this one? No, but it doesn't look like there's too much in here. Yeah, so why don't we start trying to piece together some names, huh? Somebody here is Paul. I know that much. What the fuck's going on over there? Okay, yeah. Let's get our bearings with our buddy down here, named Johan. This is Johan, right? That's you? Nah, he doesn't look like a Johan. He's a Krake. His name is Krake. All right, we're all in agreement on that. Okay. That's way shakier on the rowboat. I just wanted to check in with you, man, but actually I'm going to stay up here. Fresh air, boat doesn't rock so much. Let's take a look at that bell. And I made it 2 hours, but motion sickness is starting to set in a little bit. So let's absolutely take a look at the book for a couple minutes. Okay. I imagine there's still a few more sections of the boat that still need to be unlocked, but it is interesting that, like, I feel like we've seen most of the boat at this point. And obviously you have to unfold the story gradually, but, like, we have less than half the chapters even revealed, which is interesting. Okay. We have a lot of unblurred faces at this point. Formosan royalty. None of them have been identified. These look like our 3 Russians, right? Maybe, but this guy I already know is shot with a gun. Ooh, where's Balder? Where's Balder? Curious if we can try to figure out his name. This guy who was dancing with one of the people who tried to escape. They probably did escape, honestly. Okay, how do I get to different pictures? Oh, that's how. You just keep scrolling. Okay. I'm not trying to, that's not what I'm trying to say. We do know Henry Evans is alive in Morocco, right? But I guess I still need to figure out what this picture is. Where was the end? We've started the end. Oh, it tried to sail back, it would seem. Maybe it made like a loop down here and then around. I don't know. Oh, this is cool. You can kind of track it as it goes for each mystery. That's fun. Okay, Lazarette refers to the fucking jail cells. Awesome. Good sign. Okay. I think these are our 3 Russians. How many Vietnamese folks do we have? Just 4. Right? Yeah. So we know. So it's frustrating because we don't know who is who, obviously, but like we know that these 4 are the 4 Formosans because it's labeled Formosan royalty. So we can check them off the list, which means if we do spot any more characters who like I think we are meant to see the characters that appear to be Asian and go, they are probably Chinese. I think we are meant to know that. Also, they're topmen, which means they're going to be on the top deck. So, like, it would make sense that, the person who is up getting struck by lightning at the top mast is one of these guys. I think ooh, I hadn't even thought about that, but topmen are going to be on the top deck. I hadn't even thought about that until just now, so that's important. Okay, Peter. We heard his name briefly. How many repeat last names do we have? Because there was that one guy who was like Sun, which again could have just been a term of endearment, but we also might have. We have two Peters. We have a Nathan Peters and a Samuel Peters. I want to see if we can piece those together. I should go to table of contents at this point. Also, anything new on the glossary? What the fuck is a lazarette? You're not going to tell me shit. What's the back cover? Is that just the... Okay, yeah. Where even was that? Escape? Or the end? I think escape. What are there other options here? I don't think bled out is really an option, right? No. Alright, what was your thing? The squid, where's my Frenchman? The squid's gone, your mate was torn apart. So it's somebody who got torn apart. I don't think we have anybody that fits that. No, we've got... is that going to be Balder? Balder got torn apart. Great. So... what a mess, guys. Och no, is that meant to be Scottish? Is that what I'm supposed to understand from that? Tell Pete's mother I tried my best to pull him back. And Brennan is somewhere nearby here. The Petersers weren't... Scottish, though, I don't think. Timothy Boutamont was, as well as Duncan McKay. Yeah, Peters are both English. So if Ochno is meant to be Scottish, then maybe son is just Turvo Dearman. But... what do we just figure out? I keep wanting to call him Kratos, but it's not Kratos. It's the Doom. I think he was torn apart by a terrible beast. I think there's a decent chance this is our bosun's mate. I think that might be Charles NieR. Okay. Who else can we get from the Doom? Right? Blasted by an explosion. Okay, no notes. Loose cannon. Are there any single arrow guys? Here's a double arrow. He got spiked. All these guys were fighting the evil crab guy too. What other memories do I know you from? Huh? Does the underway sketch... No, it can't be. This is really strange that I only get the first and perished memories, but he appears in 4. That feels really weird to me. Okay. Vomit guy is Charlie. I should have picked up on that. Wish I knew. God, now I gotta go back to specifically to that so I can see who's vomiting. Which is fine. I'm just. I don't know. Right, it is early yet in the game for me to be issuing complaints, but there's a few things where it's like, oh, if you just give me the option to review it in this way, then it would be a lot more straightforward for me to... It would help with my deductions if certain parts of the game were just structured a little bit differently. Which is a bummer, because the entire game is the deduction aspect of it. Where the fuck did the cow die? I thought it was 2 down, but the crab's distracting me, but it's actually near the crab, I think. I just keep freaking out because there's a fucking crab. Yeah, it's right over here, right? Yeah. Yeah. That's cool. We got part 3 of 3.
Heads are here. One swing. Get through the skull in stone or brain. I'll cut her throat when you've done it. Here? Yeah.
Okay, that's Charlie.
Before she kicks up.
I don't know if we've seen him die yet, but this is Charlie.
You all right there, sir?
What? Never been on a farm, John?
Mind your shoes now.
Okay, so this is the guy. He's wearing an apron in the thing, so can that help us? Could they figure out, is he like the cook or something? Charlie, have we seen you die? Because I'd really like to identify you if possible. He was burned. He burned to death. Fuck, there's a Charles. Fuck. Is there multiple Charleses? Yes, there's a Charles Hirschtick, and it would make sense for it to be midshipman. Yeah, let's plop that in. Right? You're the one who's vomiting? Yes. Okay. Cool. Sorry, I'm still getting used to which buttons do what. Where are the 2 Formosans? Why does it say they're present? Oh, they're just chilling. Okay, guy with a monkey, surely that's going to be distinctive and easy to identify, right? How do I leave? Oh, right through the door. Okay. All right, I feel like we are close to having 3 locked in and getting our updates. Let's double check the crab attack. No, let's check the Doom again. I think there's... Oh, whoop, not that. I think there's more stuff on the Doom we can... double check. Seven memories. It's so frustrating you can only check 2. That's really frustrating. This guy has 2 arrows. He's been in 7 memories. Wish I could see which ones. he exploded. Oh, he was also in here. Okay. It is really frustrating that I can't just go straight to a bookmarked memory. I have to scroll through the entire thing to find it. That's annoying. Ooh, that guy only has one. We could probably solve that, but let's look a little bit more. It's no use. Is there a chef? There's not a chef, is there? There's a butcher. Could be Emil. Good chance he's Emil with that apron, right? Let's go ahead and plop that in. Yeah. Yeah, let's go! All right. Hell yeah. We're a tenth of the way through. I want to pee again. All right, this is fun. Gripes aside about double checking memories aside, I love the idea of like my brain wants it to be very abundantly clear why a person is correctly the right person. But I do like the idea of, and maybe there was clues I missed, but I love the idea of like, well, the guy wearing the butcher's bib who was in the scene where the cow gets slaughtered is probably the butcher. And yeah, sure is. It's interesting that in the chapter labeled The End, we have someone who we didn't... Or wait, no, did we see? Is this guy got clubbed? Yeah, that's Knife Guy. It's Knife Guy. So actually we know he was clubbed by the captain, right? Yeah, okay. This guy got stabbed, right? By the captain? Oh, interesting. We're supposed to know who this is. Why don't we double check that memory, actually, since we're on the trail. Looks like our character does speed up if you hold in the same direction for a little bit. But I also, yeah, I'd like the sprint. I told you I'd want it, and here I am. I think about this time into the Let's Play that I said I'd want it. I do, in fact, want it.
Where are they?
Knifed. He got knifed.
In here someplace.
Right? I think so.
Right. The bottom of the sea.
That's a lie.
Actually, this will help me a little bit, just to double check, make sure I'm interpreting everything right. Yeah, he's going. And yeah, he dropped the captain dropped that knife, but he still had the club to get that guy back. Okay, so yeah, he got knifed. So who are you? Who are you, would you say? Maybe I need to flash back to this one.
Captain, open the door! Kick it in. Ah, lest we break it down and take more than those shells.
You bastards maintain exactly what I give you!
I do not feel confident in who this guy is. I guess we could double check some of his other memories, right? Oh, yeah, hang on. This could help. Yep. Using the book generally. Review conversation page and note any names that are mentioned. Oh, we haven't even gotten this tutorial yet. Refer to the ship map and pay attention to labels of rooms where people or objects are found. That's true. Figuring out which room is which can also help a lot for like captain's quarters, fourth mate quarters. Like, yeah, that should help. Deduce origins, roles, and relationships from depictions in the artist's sketch. Okay, confirmation that I'm supposed to be using the sketch itself to get information as well. That's glad to get confo on that. Use the manifest to see all crew and passenger information in one place. Origins can give clues to a person's appearance or accent. So we are definitely meant to track accent and appearance. Roles can give clues about where people are found on the ship and their relationships with others. Each person's manifest number is unique and may be useful in identifying them. Thank you. I would like bookmarks, please. Am I missing something here? Members of those person appears can be navigated from here. Bookmark all memories where they appear for quicker navigation. Use the buttons at the top of the page to edit bookmarks and navigate between them. Okay, I'll try that out in a second. All right, maybe I spoke too soon. This man got knifed by the... Nope, he wasn't poisoned. He was knifed by the captain. There it is. Okay, all right. I spoke too soon. I didn't understand all the mechanics. Weird, maybe I did get the tutorial and I skipped over it. I think I just didn't read that part very carefully. My mistake. Okay. Where was this guy at? Is this Brennan? We might have to double check that one. Knifed. Oh, Hoskett was there. This guy might be Brennan then, if he was shouting for him. I know I know the point of the game is for you to get to explore the ship, but I do kind of wish if I click on the dialogue, I can also jump straight into the memory and look around. Let's go back to the guy in the cabin down below. I have a good feeling that's Brennan we're looking at there, but I want to double check my work.
Oh no, you're cut.
Don't leave me.
Bear up, son. I'll stay with you.
Nope, you're not Brennan.
Tell Pete's mother. I tried my best.
Aye.
You're Brennan. What the fuck?
I'm back to save him.
Maybe.
Tell her yourself. Brennan! Bring the surgeon's kit!
It seems like he's listening. Like maybe he heard his name. I think this guy might be Brennan. Let's see what we can do with that. Brennan Mulligan. Who the fuck is Brennan? Oh, last name, Henry Brennan. Okay. This guy lasted all the way to the end. He's just a random seaman. He outlasted almost everybody on the main crew. Wild, man. I'm just double checking, make sure there's not multiple Brennans now that I know it's a last name, but I assume it's probably the only guy. Yeah, I think that was our third, which means something's wrong. But still feeling pretty good about that guess. So let's keep looking around. Who else has a single arrow? You have a double, but we had at least one other single. He's only in 2 memories. I'm supposed to know who this is already. Oh, is it Martin? Let's go double check. All the way back then, I did say to myself, Martin is probably the person who's very close to Abigail as she's shouting out, but I didn't know for sure. We kept moving on, because that was right when we discovered the vision within a vision corpse trick, so I got distracted. But I did have that thought out loud. Oh shit, wait, no, she's gonna be in the captain cabin.